From the general public to the automotive press, just about everyone agrees that the totally revamped 93 Firebirds and Camaros from GM are the best F-cars ever built. But for performance guru Ed Hamburger, even the best can be made better. Which is why Ed and his New Jersey-based company, SLP Engineering, devised what is probably the most potent and compelling performance package available today at any price, the 1993 Firehawk. True to their name, the folks at SLP, which stands for Street Legal Performance, have transformed the 93 Pontiac formula into a fire-breathing Firehawk with 300 massive horsepower and impeccable road manners to match. Best of all, the Firehawk's available from any Pontiac dealer at a base price of only $24,244, simply by specifying order code R6V. You can even finance it through GMAC.
I think it definitely is a world-class car and can compete, especially with all the safety features and now with the performance enhancements. Clearly a world-class car.
But don't just take Ed's word for it. Motor Trend says this car flies like someone scorched its tail feathers. CarCraft calls it the best performance-to-cost ratio of any car in its class. And in an exclusive first look this spring, the Nashville Network's Road Test magazine put the Firehawk through its flight plan on both the street and the track.
Ever since the first pony cars hit the streets back in the mid-'60s, it's been a horse race to see who delivers the best performance at the most affordable price.
For 93, an important new contender has stepped into the ring. The factory-authorized limited edition Pontiac Firehawk from the folks at SLP Engineering.
Its tweaked V8 delivers an impressive 300 horsepower and is available in the mid-$20,000 range. In our exclusive test, we put this hot new pony out on the track to see how it measures up.
The classic American pony car first appeared in the mid-'60s when off-the-shelf horsepower was measured in gobs and just about anyone could afford one of these sporty GT coupes. But in the 70s and 80s, higher prices, lowered performance, and shriveled styling put Detroit's ponies out to pasture. Well, one look at the fourth-generation 93 Firebirds from Pontiac with their wind-sculpted, aggressive styling, and you know affordable high performance is back in a big way.
It's taken 11 years, but we've finally gotten our new F-body pony cars from GM. They're still all-American V8s in a rear-wheel drive package. But check out this international styling, will you? It's like no Firebird we've ever seen before. And this SLP Firehawk runs like no earlier pony car either. It's Pontiac's Top Gun Firebird for 93. And we've come to Memphis Motorsports Park to watch the Firehawk take off.
So what is a Firehawk, you ask? In plain speech, it's one of only 250 limited edition Firebird formulas that are performance tweaked by the speed gurus at SLP Engineering and are available as a standard option at any Pontiac dealer in the U.S. In street talk, the 93 SLP Firehawk is Corvette-level performance with 2 extra seats and a $24,244 sticker. SLP founder Ed Hamburger hatched the idea for the Firehawk, and he knows exactly who he's gunning for.
The new Corvette, the Nissan 300 Turbo, and the Dodge Stealth. Those are the cars that this car really is competing for sales against.
The key to Firehawk performance is its multi-port fuel-injected 5.7-liter V8 that is Pontiac's version of the potent Corvette LT1 power plant. In standard Firebird tune, this motor delivers 275 horsepower, but SLP's cold air induction system gives the Firehawk 300 horses at 5,000 RPM and an improved 330 foot-pounds of torque at 2,000.
The twin hood scoops feed cold, fresh air directly to the engine through an oversized filter right here. That's basically what brings the power level up from 275 horsepower to 300. That's really the key to the performance gains on the 93 Firehawk.
With its 6-speed Borg-Warner transmission, the Firehawk swoops 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds while dive-bombing the quarter mile in 13.53 at almost 104 miles an hour. There's no penalty at the gas pump, however. EPA mileage is the same as for a comparably equipped Firebird formula, 17 city, 25 highway. And Pontiac's standard 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty also remains unchanged. Although the Firehawk produces power like the good old days, it handles and stops like no heavy metal muscle car ever dreamed of. 60 to 0 braking is a world-class 110 feet thanks to 4-wheel discs and ABS that comes standard on this limited edition Pontiac. And in lap after lap at Memphis Raceway, IMSA Firehawk Endurance Racing champion Doug Goad took full advantage of SLP's modifications intended to polish the car's handling. Big Firestone Firehawk tires on custom 17-inch alloy wheels offer 1 inch more diameter than standard. Here's what that means when you're pushing these 40 Series Z-rated radials to their limit.
The choice of tires is excellent. The Firestone tire is a very smooth, tractable tire. Gives plenty of driver feedback, but it stiffened the car up just a little bit, and it's exactly what the car wanted. It's much more responsive. It turns in better. It's a sharper, crisper turn in, which is a lot of fun. That's what's fun about a sports car.
And what's fun about a muscle car is acceleration and torque, which the Firehawk delivers in spades without sacrificing drivability.
When you've got the car in the corner in a power drift or a power slide, a simple blip of the throttle brings the car right back to you. It's a very well-balanced, easy-to-drive car. It's one of the easiest cars to drive fast I've ever been in. That's not American heavy metal anymore. We're a long way from that, I think.
With the 93 SLP Firehawk, the all-American pony car has evolved into a world-class thoroughbred. It may borrow from Firebird's legendary muscle car heritage, but it's definitely one of the most refined, balanced, and affordable sports coupes ever to hit the trail. I'm Mark Stengel for Road Test Magazine.
Now that's what I call pony car performance. Those 25 extra horsepower from SLP's cool air induction system really make a difference.
Yeah, that's a power boost of almost 10%. But just as important, the Firehawk still delivers excellent mileage on the highway. With only 250 Firehawks in the works for 93, I suspect there'll be some pretty stiff competition amongst buyers to get one.
So if you have any doubts about the desirability of owning a 93 Firehawk, consider this. Only 250 will be built, but already 175 have been ordered. At 300 horsepower a pop and for only $24,244, the remaining 75 Firehawks won't hang around much longer. Designated by Pontiac Order Code R6V, the Firehawk comes with any option and in any color that you can get for the Firebird formula. And if your idea of fun is sneaking up on Cobras and RX-7s or anything wearing a Chevy bow tie, you can even specify your Firehawk without its decals applied. Either way, experience for yourself the car that CarCraft magazine calls the Corvette Light. 1/3 less costly, and it's more thrilling.